Good morning. Happy Monday. I just finished wrapping up my last video and now this is new video. Outside with Honey. We just woke up and I gotta feed her. But today starts changes in both Sebastian and I's habits, health habits. We're gonna be, wow, are you hungry? We're gonna be changing some things up, so figured I would bring you all along. Honey doesn't always eat, so she'll just eat the wet food and then sometimes she'll get really hungry and just start eating everything. But okay, let me feed her. Oh, is this one of those like killer hornet things? Because it's huge. Then I picked this up to put Honey's poo in and this baby came out. Oh my goodness, it's like the size of my pinky finger. So I did just weigh myself. I had actually just weighed myself the day before because I had put new batteries in the scale. So, and I was like 120. So this is a bit higher, probably because I ate a whole bowl of Chipotle yesterday and some guac and chips. So yeah, just carrying some water weight still, which is fine. But this is gonna be my starting point. These numbers probably aren't that accurate, but I'm using the same scale each time. I'll talk about this more in a bit, like basically what I'm trying to achieve. It's already 9 somehow. I'm gonna read for like 10 minutes. Then I gotta make some breakfast, do client check-ins, and I have a call at 10 and a call at 11, and then some other calls later this evening.
And like, I opened up the Chase this year, but obviously that's not until next year.
It's fine if it's credit cards. Credit cards, you don't receive anything.
Yeah.
But the checking accounts, where you do like nothing basically,
Yeah.
that is different.
But it's so little income, like, just where you
It's
sit.
now 9:30. Made my breakfast. So one big change is eating a higher protein breakfast.
Protein time. Protein time. I got 2 computers.
I still will eat bread though. Like,
Bread.
I won't ever cut that out.
Bread.
This is Bread of Heaven sourdough bagels. I have an affiliate link in my description box. I mentioned these in my last.
Link with them?
Yeah. Anybody can sign up. It's on their website. But bread works really well with my body, so I will continue to eat it. Y'all know I basically eat the same food every single day, and that's what I will be doing. I am no longer doing the tofu broccoli situation because this is tofu, but everything that I'm eating, I'll probably film what I eat in a day at some point, like a short. It comes to about 90, 95 grams of protein. This is another thing. Drink one of these. 64 ounces of water. And then, probably not starting this week, because I didn't do that today, but maybe next week or a little bit further into spring when it starts getting way warmer in the afternoon, I'll be waking up a little bit earlier so I can take my walks in the morning instead of afternoon. I do want to use my red light therapy mask because I have it and I should use it, so I'm gonna incorporate that. And then walking on my treadmill at my desk and standing at my desk. I'm upstairs. We're gonna stand at my desk. I'm no longer sick, of course, but I still have this like annoying mucus issue. Sorry if that's gross. I have a few minutes, just gonna look over their sheets because there's a lot going on. I haven't spoken to them in over a month, so yeah, just gonna look through their sheets before we hop on, and then 5 minutes, they'll be there too.
Did you walk?
No, I was on a call. Can't do that. I do need to walk on it. I don't know when I'll do that though. I guess at 1.
Hard.
So the plan is to walk. Sebastian's dancing. Can I put the camera on you?
No.
Shut the door, please.
Like it says, sip.
You spelled shredathon wrong. I'm also gonna erase that and give you this board.
I put shred on. Look, shut it on. Did you see it?
I told you spelled it wrong.
Shut hot. Shut hot.
Oh gosh. You didn't shut my door.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you come shut it.
Shit.
This is all staying in. Don't call her, she'll come up. I almost got him dancing. Alright, I have about another 5 minutes until call number 2. First call went well. I've been working with them for so long. So it was really only 30 minutes because, yeah. Today's a very gloomy day. I want to go for a walk, but it keeps like kind of raining, and we have a, let me see, severe thunderstorm watch is what we're in right now, and it says it's gonna start raining, so I don't want to go out and like get poured on. Second call went well. I did go outside with Honey just now and was checking on the little bumblebee. I feel so awful. He's still alive. He was letting me hold him, and I brought him inside. I know this is like weird, but I just feel so bad because he's hurt. He keeps like part of his wing, the smaller part of the wing, is underneath his foot, so I kept trying to bring that up, but it's like so messed up that it's not working. And I brought him inside and put him on like a paper towel so he could dry off because it was raining. So he was doing that, like wiping his antenna, and I just like wiped the back end of him and his wings so he could be dried off, and then I put a little container out there and put him underneath it, like the flower, dug it half into the dirt, put him on the flower, and then he was just trying to climb on top of the container. So I'm like, okay, let me put I put a pot like halfway into the dirt so that if it does rain, it won't fall on him. I feel awful. And Honey was watching me do all this. She just wants to eat it. I mean, she didn't do anything, but she did try to like lick him. I'm like, you need to apologize. I feel so awful. This is random, but I opened Facebook and this was at the top as a memory. This is what I looked like 8 years ago. Jeez. Like, are you kidding me? Let me see if I can zoom in. That's crazy. This is before Sebastian. And then, of course, once you get into a relationship, you eat out more. And I was pretty skinny, though. Like, I did want to put on weight, but looking at that, it's like, dang. But that's what I wanted to talk about now, is why I'm doing this. Like, eating cleaner. Obviously, the most important thing to me is my health, but I also like to look good, and I also like to feel good. And I know that when I'm eating bad foods, a lot of sugar, doesn't make me feel good, you know? So that's like kind of the main thing. We're going to a wedding, a destination wedding in the Dominican Republic in July. So that's kind of what we're just like saying this is preparing for. So for me, I never will go like too extreme. That's just unnecessary. It's not like I'm competing or anything like that. But I just think it's important to clean up my diet, and I am planning on not having any sugar. That is the main focus, and then sticking to my high protein meals. And I eat basically whole foods throughout, you know, and it's gonna be the tofu scramble, lentils with rice, my oatmeal with apples, and then protein shake, and that's really the gist of it, you know? The thing with me is that if I clean up my diet, even just for like a week or two, I see the difference in my body basically immediately. So I am excited about that. And then the plan as far as training goes is calisthenics 2 to 3 times a week when I train upper body. So basically calisthenics is my warm up to upper body, but really when I'm training calisthenics, I've realized it takes me about 40 to 50 minutes, and then I go on to my upper body workout. So that's actually been really nice so far. And then I'm still following Kelly Matthews, which I need to scan. I want to see what the workout is for today. It's only 12:40, by the way. I'm not going till later. I'm hoping, damn it. Okay. So she made this round focused on like powerlifting moves. So Mondays have been just squats, deadlifts, bench press, and I don't like it. I've done it a couple of times. Let me see what she's talking about.
Here on Thursday. What's up, y'all? Welcome to your Monday workout. Today we're gonna have some fun. It is.
I think I'm just gonna do my own workout today and then it sounds like she has one more week of this and then she'll like redo the program. So that's what I'm just gonna wait for basically. So I do still plan on following her program though, because it has been pretty life-changing and I love it. So she's also, I really like her. If you watch her YouTube channel, I'm talking about Kelly Matthews, I'm pretty sure I already said that, but if you look at her YouTube channel, she's just so chill. She has so many animals. I think she has like, it's like 2 dogs and 4 cats or something like that. And I just like her energy, the energy that she gives off. She is in a relationship and has a stepdaughter, and doesn't like show her like that or anything, but just kind of shows some of her days. Obviously shows a lot of workouts mostly, but her vlogs are really good. I like that she doesn't try to make things super aesthetically pleasing or anything like that. She doesn't do crazy edits, which is what I like, and she doesn't do, yeah, she just doesn't try to make herself look a certain way. She just lives her life, if that makes sense. Here's my progress on my water so far. Alright, we are currently in an active thunderstorm warning. Glad this is happening now instead of at 3 a.m., you know. We have so many thunderstorm warnings. There's tornado warnings out here. I don't know if this has happened. It's not the whole of Georgia. But this location that we're in, it's just more common. But I see it even in the city I used to live in, which, I mean, granted, it's like 30 minutes from here. It's really dark. You can't tell in camera, but it is. Honey does get anxious from storms, so she's down here crying. It's all right. It did say to get, oh, she's shaking. It's all right, baby. It's starting to rain again. There's thunder. Said that there's hail, high winds. It said to get to the lowest level in a sturdy building. So Sebastian's gonna call upstairs. Yeah, there's lightning. Let's not stand there. Okay, this is actually a tornado warning. Honey she like disappeared. She went upstairs. She's in her crate now. I might have got Sebastian. All is well as far as the weather goes. So sleepy. Oh, I have 1 minute. Okay, I'm about to hop on a call. This is not with a client. It's with a company that wants to collaborate. So I didn't even bring a notebook up. I have a order. Y'all, that call went really well, and I'm hoping something comes of it. I ordered some earrings from Studs for my new piercing and for my doth. That's apparently how you say it. I don't know how to change these though. So for my, this one, doth, I say daith. I got this little thing. I might have to go and pay them to put these in my ear, which is embarrassing, but I don't know how to take them out. I don't know what to do, honey. This for, oh my God, it's so small. This for my flat.
When I walk daily.
Oh, that was easy. All right, I've got to do this upstairs. I changed the both of them. That took not even 5 minutes, so that's a relief. I honestly thought I would have to go to the place and have them change it, which costs $15 per piercing. And the reason I ordered from them, the place that pierced Studs, is because they have these flat backs. So this is like the longer bar. I put in the shorter bar. And then they also had some daith earrings, so that's that. Cute. The only thing is my flat is crooked, like the hole. I don't know if the piercer made it crooked or if it was because I developed a bump during healing. It's gone, but I think it's because of that. Like it made it grow a little bit differently. So I don't know if I love this piercing or this earring, but it'll work for now, and it looks so much better than this like whack. God, it's so small. This tiny little green that I had, it just made it looked like dirt on my ear, you know? This sweat stain is quite embarrassing, but my outfit's cute. Look, these colors. How cute is that? This is Alphalete, this is Amazon. Thought these shirts were gonna be more like the ones that I already own. And they show sweat a lot. Like that. What is that shape? By the way, I started reading The Song of Achilles Saturday, I believe it was. Didn't get too far that day. So far I am about 60 pages in, and it's been fine. I like it so far. I kind of have to like really pay attention just because the names are a bit harder. It's like gods and stuff, gods and goddesses, but so far so good, and I've heard great things about this. But I have a call in less than half an hour, 25 minutes, so I need to go shower, get dressed, and hop on that call. This is a new client actually, and she booked a 2-hour call to talk through all of her finances, so I'm excited. And yeah, I'm gonna leave the camera here just because I need to carry all this up and I won't have enough hands.
It's just like Thursday and I still have like more than half to go. Yeah, parent treated Daisy Jones at Magnolia Parks because it's
Alright, I have gotten ready for the day, curled my hair, was watching some Sophie Jane vlogs, which I stopped watching her for some time, not for any particular reason, just because I wasn't watching as many vlogs. And I just love her and her friend group. So I've enjoyed catching up on her vlogs. And my the other SD card I had in here ran out of storage, so I was like filming and then it cut out. I was like, oh, okay. So I had to delete some footage off of a different SD card. That's what's in here. I did make myself a matcha this time with just unsweetened almond milk, so it's not as good as the one I was making last week, which I made like every day, because that one had creamer in it. I put some cinnamon as well, which is the chunks that you're seeing. So it still tastes good, like it's refreshing. And I am easily influenced by things I see. And Sophie was drinking a matcha and I was like, oh, that looks so good. She's always drinking a matcha. She actually created a matcha brand, so. But today I am going to film a full video, my March update. So that usually takes me 40 minutes to film. And then I need to edit that so I can upload it today. The new client that I met with yesterday, I am going to type up her summary. And then I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe I'll do some, like write up some emails. I do need to respond to emails, but I'm talking about like my newsletter because I have to send out a newsletter this week. So we'll see. But also gonna go for a walk today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. We go for a walk every day. But yeah, it's sunny and warm out, so I'm excited, and go to the gym later. Okay, video's filmed. Drink my water real quick. I do want to finish it a little bit sooner than I finished it yesterday. I was in a call, from 7 to 9 p.m. So I keep my water with me during that because I'm talking quite a bit, and so I need the water. But tonight I don't have any calls, so I should be able to finish by, if I finish by 8, that's kind of ideal, or 7:30 even. All right, we'll take Honey outside. Y'all can join. Honey, don't freak out, relax. Oh, there's a bee there. Don't get it, leave it. We're not gonna hurt any more bees. Oh, it feels so good out. There's like a little bit of chill still, but very warm at the same time. Let me go check on the bee. Yeah, he's still alive, but is it better to, I'm not gonna smash him, but I just feel so bad because he's suffering. It was raining yesterday. I think I said this. I can't see what I'm filming, but I think y'all can see it. I put him under like this little bucket because it was raining so hard. I didn't want him to get wet. But he's on his, he's still moving. But I'm sorry, little guy. Honey's here, oh, can I eat him? No, this is your fault. I have a package. I think if I ordered anything. Did I order anything? What is this? Oh, okay. This is from Operation Hope. It's for Financial Literacy Month. My address was handwritten, so it seemed like a small shop, but okay, cool. Operation Hope. They sent me these socks. It says, put your best foot forward, financial literacy for all. So they asked me to film a short, and yeah, I'll be promoting financial literacy. So that's cool. Forgot about that. I've changed shirts because the shirt I was wearing I want to wear to the gym. Not today, I don't think, but at some point. I'm up here so I can walk on my treadmill. My name is Layla, and today I'm going to be sharing a finance update for March 2025. Alright, I have edited my video that is uploaded now, and I didn't get to writing my summary yet for my client, but I will do that. I am very tired. I don't really feel like going to the gym, but I, of course, am going to go. Have a cute outfit on Honor Active, Amazon. Wear my Adidas, Honey's Inner Crate. Yeah, I just am tired. My head hurts. I'm bloated, a little crampy. My camera's blurry. All right. Hopefully this workout will pump me up a little bit. Gonna be training upper body calisthenics, and I didn't even take a picture of my workout for the day, but I'm probably not even gonna do it. Like, it's just gonna, after doing calisthenics, it's like my upper body is wrecked, you know? So I'll just do some like chest press maybe, and then some rear delt flies or something like that. Triceps, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out, but here we go. Honey just smacked her head into my lip, so it feels like it's swollen, but it's not. I'm so bloated right now, it hurts, and I don't know if it's because I'm cramping, you know, or if it's because of something I ate, which wouldn't make sense because it's maybe the lentils, but it usually doesn't bother me. I did eat a lot of cucumber, but that shouldn't bother me either. But it's just like, yeah. But I trained just calisthenics today, and I didn't do any tricep dips because that really fatigues my upper body, and I wanted to focus on primarily handstands today. I'm gonna put up some videos, some clips that I did, or I got, and I am now working on like jumping up into the handstand, and that trains my core and my spine in a way that I don't typically train it. And it's so interesting because, well, the other interesting thing too is how I saw this video of a guy saying like, okay, stand on your tippy toes, and if you're falling back and forth, like, what do? You move your toes, you know? And it's the same thing when you're on the palm of your hands. That's how you balance yourself. And I noticed myself like doing that, which is pretty cool. Obviously, it's still a work in progress. I was expecting the kicks, the kick up to standing, or up to, you know, y'all know what I mean. I was expecting that to be harder, but I feel like that is actually helping. And yeah, I'm gonna get it. Like, I'm gonna get it in the next few weeks. I can feel it. And this has just been my, my second week of actually even training like this, because one of the weeks I didn't even go to the gym. So it's just really cool. Obviously, I've done some, like, I have a background in gymnastics, but that was years ago. Like, I was a young, like, I probably quit when I was 12, 13. So there's still some things foundationally, surprisingly, that are still there. But handstands were something that I never really got down as a gymnast, surprisingly. Yeah, it's just really cool. Obviously, I'm not starting from zero as far as my strength training goes, but it's such a different thing. And I think I already talked about this, but I'm really enjoying the challenge of it. And at first I wasn't enjoying it so much. Like, it felt frustrating that I couldn't, it takes a lot of effort, you know, and obviously you can't just snap your fingers and get things down. But now I'm really appreciating the little bits of progress that I'm noticing. And I'm just really enjoying it. So give it a shot if you're interested. I will say my pull-ups, like, that's just not ever getting any easier, which is the most frustrating thing. Like, yes, I'm getting better, I guess. I mean, it took me I would say a solid 7 to 8 months until I could confidently do a wide grip overhand pull-up. So it took quite some time, and now I only do them strict, like hollow body or straight body pull-up. I don't allow myself to like use my lower back at all. I don't pull my legs in at all. So that's why it takes me a bit longer, and it feels like I'm not progressing because that's not cheating to do that. Like, that's still a good pull-up, but I want it to be strict pull-ups, and I'm not allowing myself to do unstrict pull-ups. And so it just feels like I'm not progressing because Honey's staring at me like, lady, give me my food. Sorry, honey. I'm just a chatterbox today. Also, this is why I freaking love the gym. I love the gym so much. I'm in such a better mood, as you can tell. I even feel better. My headache went away. I feel like it's gonna come back just because that's how my body kind of works. But Honey's like, yo, I no longer feel grumpy, and I just feel a lot better. And I was so tired, and now I'm not so tired. And I love the gym so much. It's the best. Now Honey can eat. It's protein time. It's protein time. Good morning. Today is, oh my goodness. You want to go and take a poopy? A poopy? Hold on. You didn't eat anything. She wants to go outside. She likes to go to the pool. Don't jump. I woke up early today. Woke up at 6. Usually I wake up at like 7:30. Wanted to give myself enough time, of course, to get ready and make sure I can eat breakfast, because I'm gonna go do this in-person study. They're gonna pay me, this was something I applied for probably months ago. It's through user interviews, and I actually used to do their like digital, what is it called? Like opportunities. So I'm pretty sure it was user interviews where you like review people's websites or apps, that type of thing. I used to do that years ago for some extra income. But they texted me last week like, hey, you've been chosen. Can you do this? And they had so many days and times available, and it's for $120. It says 3 hours of my time. I'm hoping it's not that long. From what I can tell, it's like using some sort of tech gadgets with the hands or arms or something and testing that out. So if you were to say 120 divided by 3 hours, it would be about, $40 an hour, which isn't awful. But to make it worse, I do have to drive pretty far, and so I would say I'm making like 24 per hour. But I think these things are kind of fun, and I'm open to some extra income. It says I can only do it one time anyway, so like, yeah, just might as well. And an extra 120 this month. And I used to do these, hey, hold on. I used to do these Nielsen studies in person, and they would pay me like 100 something for an hour. And I meant to look up like what they even did with that, because it was strange. Like, I would put a cap on my brain and nothing was invasive. It's just they were monitoring what my brain was doing whilst like doing certain activities on watching a TV. I did that so many times. Yeah, so it's my only experience with in-person studies. So, okay, let me take her out because she's a crybaby. You didn't eat any of your breakfast. So I'm like 17 minutes out. This has been a long drive. It's already been an hour, which is fine. I've been listening to Mel Robbins' podcast, the one with Dr. I think it's Doherty. He's a neurosurgeon, and it's not called Number One Neurosurgeon How to Manifest Anything or something like that. Does anybody else feel like whenever it's like doctors talking about things, especially a neurosurgeon, it's like way too complex? So Mel Robbins has been like dumbing it down after she's like, okay, so let me repeat that back to you, but for like a regular person. Because I just feel like they make it so much more complicated, where I'd rather just hear manifestation stuff from somebody who's like chill, you know? Which obviously I respect that he's a neurosurgeon and like what he's saying, but yeah, it's just how I feel. So but yeah, I'm gonna get there at around 9:21 it says, and then I gotta be there by 9:30. So it's a cool little campus. All right, all done. They literally had me going until 12:30. I don't think I'm allowed to like explain the details of it, but basically I was wearing this wrist device and it could see my movements, and that's what we were like doing various tests with it. I told you I would arrive here at like 9:20, 1:22, and see this building right here. I thought it was that because that's where my GPS took me, because I didn't put in a building specifically, which was my mistake. So I had to ask somebody where to go because there's like 6 different buildings. So that was a little bit stressful. By the time I had gotten to like the 4th building, it was already 9:30. I was like, crap, they're not gonna let me come in. But I was fine. And actually, I think there was a total of 48 spots available, and they were like, we do overbook in case people don't show up, but there were like more people in front of me and more people behind me. I also went to the bathroom, so then more people got in front of me. And I was like, if I just drove out here and they're gonna turn me away, I'm gonna be pissed, because it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get here. But luckily, I was literally like second to last. The girl behind me was like, unfortunately, there's no more. So, I was good. Let's find another Mel Robbins podcast, I guess. It's gonna be Alex Hormozy.
My guest today is Alex Hormozy. He's a founder, investor, and...
Get the beautiful sky. It's a beautiful day out. Taking my walk solo today because Sebastian already walked. He has to he has work right now, so he couldn't walk later. I did eat lunch. I just filmed a video, like literally it was like, finished it, got my shoes on, came outside. So that's good. I'll probably edit that later today, like when I get back, and then after the gym maybe. I was listening to a podcast with Alex Hormozy, and it was 3 hours long actually, so I only got through like 50 minutes of it. So I'm gonna play that while I walk. I don't typically do that, and I don't really, sorry if the wind is picking up, but yeah, I just want to keep hearing more of it, so I'm just gonna play it out loud because I don't have headphones with me. Not that anybody's outside anyway. So good morning, y'all. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and I fed Honey just a little bit because she has her teeth cleaning today. I'm not taking her until about 12. Well, I have to leave at like 10:30. I need to pick up a prescription and then go. It's like 50 minutes from here where I'm driving to. And then I'm assuming it's gonna just take a couple of hours. So I'm gonna find a cafe out there or something and yeah, just do some work. So that's good, at least. And then I'll come back, go to the gym. And I'm trying to figure out, so there's this place that sells like more affordable plants. It's like a nursery, basically. That's where I get the vegetables and stuff and the flowers. I was thinking to go tomorrow, and so I would just go ahead and plant. And I know my dad went last weekend, he's already planted, but I can see in the forecast that like next Tuesday we're gonna have a low of 36, which like isn't ideal, but I guess the plants will be fine. I don't know, I'm not sure if I should just go tomorrow. I don't want to go on the weekend because that place is so crowded. I filmed last year when I went. That, and I need to do an oil change. Like, by today I'm gonna hit like the number. My car is already saying like you need maintenance. I don't like to go beyond that, so I might make an appointment for tomorrow as well. Go in the morning to the outlet, and then afternoon have an appointment. But Fridays are also busy at Mavis. It's gonna take forever. Well, maybe not. I don't know. And I have like some appointments next week too, so I'm not too sure. Handsome has joined. I haven't seen him in a few days. Eee. He's all scarred up. Got another fight? Yeah. Naughty boy. You gotta be nice. Okay. Look who's here.
Yeah. Each time.
I am going to continue listening to that podcast with Alex Hormozy. Did I already talk about it? I don't know, but it's really good. I think I did. I went for a walk yesterday and was still listening to it. I went to the gym, didn't listen to music. I just continued listening to that podcast. So I still have some time left on it. Did it start over? Please don't tell me it started over. No. I still have like 30 minutes maybe. But first, going to the pharmacy. Some updates on appointments and such. I scheduled my oil change for Monday morning because then I can work from there, do some client check-ins, and I don't have calls until later in the... And actually, you know what? Now that I'm talking about it, let me block off more time just in case. So that's on Monday. I probably will go to the outlet tomorrow for the plants and should be fine. We're going. You okay? You nervous? Wish I could explain to her. You love the car, huh? She gets so excited. Alright, we are here. It's only 11:40. They said to drop off between 12:30, and I don't really want her to just like spend too much time sitting in there, so I'm just gonna wait until 12 in the car. Oh, this is where I took Julius. You remember the orange cat? I haven't heard any updates on him since he got adopted, but actually I think there was an update at some point, but he's fine. He's with his mom, and she also adopted another cat at the same time as him, so I'm sure he's doing well. But this is where I took him, the same rescue, to get neutered, and they kept him in the cat room here. There's like a cat room over there, so they have like 2 houses. Alright, I'm in a parking deck. There's a lot going on right now. There's not. I'm just being dramatic. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock now. I'm downtown in a parking deck, and it's free parking, which is nice. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. I'm pretty sure there's parking behind the coffee shop, but my GPS said to turn here, so I was like, whatever. I think I'm right next to it. Oh my god. But I ended up going to get an oil change. Like, duh, why wouldn't I just go get an oil change right now instead of waiting until Monday? I also went to like an express oil, and they're so good. I went to one in where we live maybe a year or 2 ago, and they were super fast. It's a bit more expensive, but they're very fast and very friendly. This location was also awesome, and I got oil change, tire rotation, and they finished in like less than 30 minutes. I had to get out of the car for the tire rotation and stuff, but yeah, it was a little bit more expensive, but nothing too bad. I did get some editing done while I was there, but then they were like, your car's ready, and I was like, what? Okay. Alright, it is 3:21. Honey is ready. So I'm gonna go pick her up. Hopefully she's all good. I feel so bad because we have like a long drive home, and she's gonna be loopy and tired, and just, it's always uncomfortable, you know, for the dogs to be under anesthesia. But hopefully the traffic isn't too bad going back home. I did finish editing my whole video for my finance channel. It's scheduled for Friday, tomorrow, and then I finished completely editing We're Talking About Stuff, podcast episode number 12. That will go up tomorrow. I started exporting it, but I realized I closed my laptop while that was happening, so I'll have to re-export, I believe. I also am not entirely sure if we're going to continue the podcast right now, because we should have a call tomorrow, but I don't think we don't have one scheduled. So okay, I'm moving. Hold on. I got Honey. She's all awkward because she's still sleepy, and I feel so bad. I wish she would go to the other side. out of the sun. She like just woke up and I don't like it. Okay, we're home. She's in her crate, knocked out. I'm dressed for the gym. Gonna train upper body, calisthenics. Y'all know the drill. Honey's coming back to herself. Hold on, hold on. We're about to watch Love on the Spectrum. I love this show. Season 3. Makes me cry. This is uploading. We're talking about stuff, episode 12. I have my book here in case. But I'll pray. It's already 8:30. Baby, go bed. You can tell how loopy she is. Honey. Oh, go bed, baby. Poor thing. This is gonna be like the longest vlog in the world. I'm planning to vlog tomorrow too, and I might need to just make that a separate day, because I think this is gonna be way too long. Good morning, happy Friday. I'm on like my 3rd SD card. Last night I was saying I may turn this into a new vlog because it's Friday and I still have like lots to film. Well, that I wanted to film. So I don't know, is this a new vlog? It might be, or it might be part of my existing week. But I am on the way to the nursery. We're gonna be getting some plants. It's only 8 in the morning. They open at 8 and it gets really crowded there. And I don't want to deal with it, so figured I'd just go ahead and I made my coffee, and that's it. Fingers crossed that they have all the plants that I need. I'm pretty sure it won't be a problem, but the goal is to get several tomatoes, several peppers, like bell peppers, maybe cucumbers. I do need to get some soil too, honestly. Maybe I'll stop by Home Depot on the way back. If there's one on the way home, I'll go to it and I just need some potting soil because I bought those pots. I didn't even think about it for outside. And then of course I do want to buy flowers. I want to buy the Mexican sunflower again because that's the one that attracted all the bees, butterflies, and birds. That was cool. And then I'll see what like native plants I can find. Get some lavender. Get some lemon balm, those things too. I just got here and the parking lot is full. I was like, I'm gonna get a spot in the main parking. Like it'll be open. That looks like it's full. And then over here is full. I am close, like I'm right next to it, which that doesn't usually happen. So there's that at least. Okay, I have some plants back here. Barely. I didn't film it all while I was there because it was so overwhelming. I just came to Home Depot because it's up the street. But yeah, I really thought going there at this time would, on a weekday, it would be chill, but it was not. It was not chill whatsoever. It was overwhelming. It's like frustrating, honestly. And by the time I left, it was like chaos. The line was wrapped around the whole place, so ready to go home and make some breakfast. We just came in from a walk. I made myself a matcha, put too much almond milk. So I haven't put the garden together yet. I'll do it tonight. Hello? All right, maybe this isn't gonna work. I did plant over there, like in those pots. Put the soil in, added mint to one, because I know mint is to be alone, and then some petunias, and then laid everything out. The tomatoes and the marigolds, the peppers here, and basil, spinach. Hopefully it will all fit, and then all the flowers over there. It's very hot, so I changed clothes. And today's the first Friday of April, and I need to send an email. It's first Friday finance newsletter, yeah. So I'm gonna type that up real quick. The definition of last minute. I work well under pressure. That's kind of my forte. I'm tired though. I don't know if I said this, but I did not sleep well last night. It's so hot in the house. It was like 80 something degrees. Like, we need to turn the AC on. And then I had the matcha late. Yes, I look a mess. I'm sorry. I had the matcha, I guess, yesterday at like what, 2 something. All right, y'all, it's time. We've got tomatoes and marigolds. Got 3 marigolds. Put in the center. Play with it. You embarrassed now? So this is what I've done with the, there we go. This is what I've done over here. It's petunias. This is from last year. Oop, my camera. That's from last year. Bought these. That's mint. It's on its own. This is the rose bush that I got, but I don't know where to put it yet. Oh, flower time. It's now 8:30 p.m. I've taken a shower and just here on the couch watching Love on the Spectrum. Sebastian was just down here with me watching a little bit of it, but he went out to go play Call of Duty. I have a Sumo Orange, Sumo Citrus. These are so good, but they're so expensive. But they're seasonal, so I like to get them. You want to smell? I like to get a couple at least each year because why not? But each was $2.50, which is insane. But if you've never had a Sumo Orange, highly recommend. You gotta pick one that's kind of like this. Like kind of all like that, but it feels weird. But they're so, so good. They're like, I don't know, so much different than any other orange. All right, but I know this video, I think this video is gonna be super long. So if you watched until this part, thank you, I love you, you're amazing. Comment down below if you did, I appreciate it so much. I know that with myself, if somebody has like a 40, 50 hour long vlog, I'll just keep coming back to it. Like I'll pause it, go about my day, and then assuming I wanna keep watching it, I'll just pick back up where I left off. So do y'all do that with my videos if they're too long, or are you just like, this girl talks too much? But either way, I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed joining me on my week. And I've just been in a vlogging mood, so going to continue. I'll see what I end up filming, but that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one. Say bye.